Hey, it's Bushido 3D here, and in this video I'll be introducing you to my channel, which covers 3D printing, 3D design, and even some robotics. I'll also be telling you a little bit about my background in these areas. So, stick around. Welcome to the channel. As you can see in front of me, I have the Robo 3D R1 Plus printer, and I've had this printer for about a year, so since May 2016. Overall, despite a few bumps in the road at the beginning, I have really enjoyed this printer, and with a few of my modifications, it has proven itself to be a very solid printer and definitely worth my investment. To just go over a couple of its specifications, it has a 20.3 by 22.9 by 25.4 centimeter build volume, and that's about 11,808 cubic centimeters, or in inches it is 8 by 9 by 10 and 720 cubic inches. It is an open source printer, which is a big plus, and it also has a heated bed right here, which is very nice. And it also has a nozzle that can support multiple materials. I think over about 15 that I've tried, which is very nice. The nozzle can print at down to a 100 micron layer resolution, and it is 0.4 millimeter diameter. Overall, very impressed with this printer, and in a second I'll just show you a couple of the modifications that I've made. So, taking a look at the modifications that I've made, first up is this XXL LCD screen from printedsolid.com, and I know quite a few other YouTubers have done this on their R1s and R1 Pluses, and this is to replace these not so great SD card readers that come installed on the printer. And this has really helped. You can control pretty much all settings from your printer and just feed your card right into there and get printing. It's very nice. Second up, we have these feet that I have printed, and these really help with vibrations, and they also improve print quality, which is very nice. This is mainly for my videos and time lapses, which are definitely coming in the future. And this is a GoPro mount, and it fits nicely into this groove right here, and there's also a GoPro arm that attaches. That is very nice, and it's much better than having to tape your GoPro or time-lapse camera to the bed, which, since it's heated, can be pretty risky. Also including, the only issue that I've really had with this printer are 1, settings, and 2, also having to do with my retraction settings, is the extruder for my printer gets clogged quite oftenly. I've tried many different settings, but I think the gears are just moving a little bit too violently. Otherwise, these modifications have really covered up and improved all the flaws of the printer. So, next up, we will talk and we will discuss about how this channel will progress in the future. So, what's to come in future videos on this channel? Well, we will definitely be doing some print reviews over either models that I designed myself like this one, or models that I find on the internet like these two Flowlistic Pikachus. Overall, these will just be relatively quick reviews about how I think my printer performed, and it will be informing you about the settings I used and whether they really worked or they needed some improvement. It will just be a quick reflection of how I think my printer performed when printing these models. We will also be incorporating 3D printing into cool projects, such as this wing frame I printed for a glider project that's coming up in a future video. Other content will include filament reviews. In these reviews, I will take a pretty decent range of filaments from a variety of companies and materials and see how they perform on my printer. I will put them through torture tests and other things that push their limits. And at the end, I'll try to find which settings work best for them on my printer. I'll then share that with you, so if you maybe have a certain filament, then you can possibly improve your prints. And so for you viewers and maybe some possible consumers, you'll see which ones are really worth buying and which ones may not be worth your investment. We will also be doing some slicer comparison videos. We'll start out mainly between the ones that I use right now, Cura 15.04 and Cura 2.5. These are the current versions at the time of this video. I also hope to include some other slicers in future, and, of course, eventually get my hands on a license of Simplify 3D. That would be really great to add to the mix, and it would be great for everyday printing purposes. Additionally, you will see some pretty interesting Fusion 360 and other CAD software tutorials in future videos. I strive to make them intriguing, and I hope you will learn something from them too. Well, that's about it for this introductory video to the Bushido 3D channel. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a big thumbs up down below. Also, if you have any thoughts or suggestions, leave me a comment. I would love it. And please remember to subscribe to the channel as it helps out a lot. Thanks for watching. Go make something awesome, and I will see you in the next video.